Okay. Okay. Here we go. Guild Wars. Got another guild that want to take us down. We've already made a start here. I mean, look at this. 20A, 20B, ready to unlock 20C. Let's have a look at some of these earlier missions. Let's clear out 19A here. Now we can go for this. I got Mercer injured. I don't mind spending some gold when it comes to Guild Wars. Gold, tools, anything like that. I will, that's what I save it for. Weekly challenge, anything like that. It's not quite so time sensitive. Other people aren't depending on you like they do in Guild Wars, so I'm not quite so anxious about that being done in a certain way. But yeah, when it comes to Guild Wars, I think a good strategy is to start off early, hit the enemy hard, don't let up, just start winning right from the start and just stay aggressive. Highly recommend that. We always just dive straight into stage 20, the toughest stage that we can. We unlock that, we complete it, you get a ton of points. It will really sort of put the enemy on the back foot right from the very off. But of course, well, you might not be able to do that. Your guild might not be sort of smashing levels that hard. Could be that people are busy. So it takes a little bit longer to get started. It's always very, very satisfying when we can hit the ground running, start smashing those enemies into the ground, and not showing any mercy whatsoever. So we've already got Kraken. This is obviously 19. Next level down from the very max. Oops. But it's not to say that there aren't... I was going to say, that's not to say that you should take it lightly. Little bit of carelessness got Yumiko into some trouble. How long does this take? 2 turns. Right, well, Yumiko, I definitely do not want you opening that door. And that is because, as I found myself mentioning a lot of times, if a ranged character is interacting with something, like a door, and Yumiko is on the team, and she shoots, and the person who is opening the door can see what she is shooting at and is in range of it, then they get to shoot anyway, even though they are otherwise occupied. I like the fact that this chap is gonna burn to death. Pretty handy. Mercer, we need you to get some charge points, please. Let's do that. We're looking to get out of here as soon as possible because, of course, Yumiko is hurt. Okay, would have liked Mercer to get some charge points. Are you crippled? Yes, you are. Nobody can reach Sasha. We are safe. Boom, door opens. And away we go. Okay, 1 down. How many more have we got? I think there's quite a lot of stages in here that we want to take care of. Guess that's 1. Well, we've got spikies, speedies. I hate both. What is the toughest enemy type? Is it spikies? Possibly. I mean, Commonwealth Walkers. They're actually one of the most fun enemies to come up against. You really have to have a strategy for them. I think that's kind of cool and interesting. I still hate them, but I respect them, I guess. Okay. Mercer, really need you to get some charge points. Brilliant. Thank you. Let's do that. Searching for clues. That's always one of those things that feels like a nuisance, you know. But that's the objective. You got to get you guys searching for them. Do we want to use our cookies? We do not. I think this is quite a big map. It's kind of good. We've got lots of avenues of attack, fire lanes and stuff. But you know, we've got some dark bits that we can't quite see properly. Really wanted Mercer to shoot there so that he had some charge points. Doesn't matter. The joy of having a decimator with concussive. That means that everything that gets stunned is stunned for an additional turn. Well, there's a percentage chance of it being stunned for an additional turn. It is just one of those things that's absolutely lovely. It's like having tactical on your armor or weapons. Once you start using it, you really get used to it. And it's hard to go back. Okay, let's do that. I don't think we need to do a charge attack. Use... I don't know if there's anything else scarier, perhaps, at the back of the map. There might be. I think we respect you enough to use some charge points on you. Just want to get it to the point where he's going to drop dead from fire, which he should do. Shush, phone, flip that out. Okay. There we go. What I want to do is I want to fire indirectly with the decimator into that part of the map, which we haven't yet sort of cleared. And then, of course, if anything's in there, it's going to get stunned, whatever. Let's move Sasha up. Let's try and get a better view in there. How many enemies have we got? I don't see a lot of movement. Let's poke our heads in. I don't see a damn thing in there. I could have sworn there was a walker in there. I'm not arguing. We can now get out here scot-free. Fantastic. Okay, it's all going pretty well so far. Had a little setback. I think we've had Mercer get injured. I think we've had Yumiko get injured, but we're doing okay. Let's see how we're doing here. Magnificent. 20C will be unlocked soon. Meantime, let's get to it. Kill walkers and exit. Got a bevy of walkers. Exploders, tanks, speedies, commonwealths. We can take them all on. It's fine. Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer, just magnificent team. I think there's a lot of fun things that you can do with Guardian Carol, Princess as well. They're great leaders. There's, they are cool. They are effective. But Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer is just a combo that just works for me. I think we'd better use a stun attack there just because a little bit anxious about those guys sort of maybe not getting hurt as badly as I need for them to die at a convenient time. Okay, that's good. Let's do this. What the heck, let's get you on fire or kill you. Yeah, let's get you cooking, pal. And slow you down as well. Okay, next time we've got some reinforcements coming in. I think this is too good an opportunity to turn up. We take out that Commonwealth. Sometimes making loads and loads of noise is good because we've got to kill a set amount of walkers. If we, for example, were loaded up with weapons that reduced threats or anything like that, we could actually find ourselves really struggling because we wouldn't have the requisite number of walkers coming in when the threat counter hit 0 to be able to fulfill that kill count that we've got to get. Okay, bundle of walkers bunched up like that is a beautiful thing for anyone with a decimator. Don't forget that all of my characters, I've got their badges sorted out. That is so important. I'm perfectly willing to use tools. I'm perfectly willing to save my gold so that I can heal anyone who gets hurt. People are often sort of saying, you know, those sort of key tips. Definitely get the badges on. Try and get matching shapes on your characters so that you get that lovely little extra boost. Damage and critical damage on everybody except bruisers, health and damage resistance on them. There are other ways to build your characters, but those, you know, those are the most sensible, straightforward, easy to do, easy to remember kind of things to do. The badges can make a real big difference, and so can the tools. Never forget that you've got those tools. Personally, I like to save them for this, for Guild Wars, as I mentioned, because, you know, this is where that kind of thing really counts. But, you know, if you had a number in your head that you wanted to get on the weekly challenge or something, just remember those. The other thing is, well, what I'm doing here, Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer. If you're wondering who to use, there's a lot of good heroes out there, and I have done a hero guide. You can look for that. But Sasha, Yumiko, Mercer, you're never going to go wrong with them. They're always going to be effective. You know, get using them. Obviously, as I just said, there are other characters. Of course, there are, who are very, very effective. But make them your priority. Just focus on them, and you might find yourself starting to do better than you otherwise had. Okay. And obviously you can kind of see the tactics that I'm using when using Sasha, Mercer, and Yumiko. Sasha is giving you a way to get charge points very easily. What you want to do is you want to shoot with Yumiko first, whenever you can, so that everybody else gets their shots, and then of course they get their charge points. Put the cookies on Mercer, Carol's cookies, great support weapon. Another top tip, don't forget your supports. And yeah, I mean that's kind of all you need to know. What you don't want to do is just wind up doing nothing but using them for everything, because then the game gets a little bit dull. But yeah, if you need to improve, those would be my tips. Don't forget your supports. Don't forget your tools. Use Sasha, Mercer, and Yumiko. Sasha as the leader. And just sort of try and copy what I'm doing here. And then sort of take it from there. Then start learning how to use your favorite characters, your favorite tactics more effectively. Okay, so far so good. I'm glad that we've been smashing through these missions. I'm really glad that my team is getting straight to it. Okay, 19A is ripe for the pluck-in. 20C is opened. Let's call it a day for this video and get straight on that with the next one. See you there.